Hi everybody, it's Dowsel here. I built Microsoft's talent marketplace. Sounds like a bold statement for me to make, doesn't it? Truth is, I wasn't the only person that was involved in building out their talent marketplace, but through a decade-long partnership I had with them, I learned a ton of lessons about how to build successful talent marketplaces. In more recent times, the biggest lesson that I've learned is that AI is now powering the most successful talent marketplaces. And in this video and in a series of videos that I've been creating about the top 6 lessons that I learned about how to build successful talent marketplaces, what I've tried to do is embed AI into each one of the lessons that I'm sharing. Now, this video is about lessons 1 and 2, and I'm going to show you how AI is now enabling some of these lessons that I've learned about how to build great talent marketplaces. So let's get into it. Lesson number 1, democratization of opportunity. This is all about making sure that opportunity is not, handed out in a darkened conference room somewhere. It's not, secret meetings. It's not secret handshakes. It's not taking place on the golf course. Democratization of opportunity is all about making sure that all the opportunities from the 4 corners of an organization are visible and accessible to all employees, all the roles, all the projects, all the gigs. It's all in one place and it's all available and accessible to all employees. I think about this as like a career playground. In fact, I built, my own talent marketplace and I called it Career Playground because career playgrounds are really visible and they're also fun places to be because we want career planning, career development to be fun for our employees, don't we? Right, let me show you what I'm talking about here. This is something that I refer to as a career board. Every single employee within your organization gets access to a career board. Career board has 2 parts to it. It has your career playground. Each employee gets their own career playground on the right-hand side, and on the left-hand side is like an open space, and we call this your career pathway. Let's talk about your career playground for a second here. The AI generates career playgrounds. Career playgrounds are made up of all of the roles, all of the roles, all the projects, all of the gigs that exist across the organization. And it brings them all together into a career playground. And it categorizes them. It categorizes them into categories that make sense for your organization based upon knowing the type of organization based upon knowing the type of your organization and the industry that you're in. The AI will generate a career playground and categorize all the roles, project, gigs into categories, as I say, that make sense. For example, these categories might be based upon all the functions within your organization. So the AI generates the roles, projects, gigs, it categorizes them all so that they're easily visible and easily accessible for all employees. But it does more than that because the AI also prioritizes all of the roles, the projects, and the gigs in each of the categories, prioritizes them based upon those roles, those projects, those gigs that have the biggest impact upon the performance of the business. The ones that have the greatest impact appear at the top of each of the categories, like here. These are the darker purple roles, projects, and gigs. And this means that on the one hand, the organization can guide employees towards those high impact roles. On the other hand, it means that employees can take on high impact work. And so that becomes a win-win for the organization and for the employees. Of course, if you don't want prioritization turned on, you can turn that off. But what this enables employees to do is to kind of look across the career playground, and they can kind of drag, roles across onto their career pathway. Career pathway is broken out by your now role, your next role, and your dream role. So it makes it easy for employees to build out career pathways. This is what this might look like. Here I've built out, a career pathway whereby my now role is that of data analyst. My next role is junior data scientist because my dream role is becoming a data scientist. And because it's really easy, and it's easy for me to see all these roles across the career playground, it's easy for me to drag and drop these roles across, onto my career pathway to build out a career pathway that makes sense for me. And I can carry out like, what if type scenarios, what if my career pathway looks like this, or maybe it looks like that. I can take control of building out my own career pathway, which is what our employees want. They want more control over their careers. But because of AI, we can take this a step further. Because we can provide our employees using AI with more internal mobility solutions. We can go beyond just drag and drop. In actual fact, we can use the AI to automatically, generate career pathways for our employees, based, for example, on maybe the skills that they've developed, in their previous jobs. Let me show you how this works. So the AI here, I've engaged the AI up on the toolbar. I've clicked on the AI icon, and the AI is now activated because the AI is activated to help me build out my dream career. So the AI has picked up my now role, that of being a data analyst. We saw that previously. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drag and drop data scientist across over onto my career pathway. So I've got my now role in this example and my dream role. Here they are. And all I have to do now is click on here at the bottom, view your dream career pathway. And the AI will literally go out and it will build a dream career pathway for me. From my now role, that of being a data analyst, to my dream role of becoming a data scientist. And what the AI is doing is making suggestions, of career moves that are going to be applicable towards helping me develop the skills that are going to best ready me for becoming a data scientist. And I can start to see this because what the AI is doing is providing me a view of the percentage of skills in each role that I'm developing on a role-by-role basis towards becoming a data scientist. So for example, becoming a data analyst level 2 provides me with, or gives me the opportunity to develop 52% of the skills that are going to ready me for becoming a data scientist, and so on and so forth. But the AI goes further because what the AI will also do is show you your progressive development of skills. So here I can see how I'm progressively developing the skills towards becoming a data scientist. And so, data analyst 2 gives me 64% of the skills, business intelligence analyst 72%, quantitative analyst. I'm now at 92% of the skills towards becoming a data scientist. So the AI is showing me how I'm progressively building the skills role by role on a role by role basis towards becoming a data scientist. And if you think about this, it's such a helpful picture that employers can have, that they can then show to hiring managers, that gives the hiring manager a view of, why is this role so important to me? Well, it's important to me because it's on my career pathway towards becoming my dream role, that becoming a data scientist. And I think this is something that will be really impressive towards, hiring managers, to see how well planned out an employee is, around their career pathway towards their dream career. But the AI goes even further than this because there's this toolbar on the top here. And what the toolbar enables employees to do is to build out different types of career pathways. It could be that I'm just looking to, climb the corporate ladder here. So it will build out a career pathway that's really just about, me continuing to build from where I am, my now role, to build up the corporate ladder, to get, go from one role to another role, and seniority just continues to grow. I'm climbing that corporate ladder. Or, maybe I just want to stay within the family, within the same job family. Maybe that family is a technical family, and I just want to stay in that same technical family, and progressively just, move forwards, within the job family. I'm happy to do that, Or maybe I want to pivot my career to something completely new. Something completely new. Maybe my role has been impacted by or disrupted by AI. And so I'm in a position whereby I want to really think about what my options might be. I want to think about pivoting my career to something completely different, something completely new. And so the AI will go out and it will build you a completely new career pathway, from your now role towards something completely new. And you can play around with that. You can do kind of what if type scenarios. If you don't like some of the roles along the career pathway, then you can kind of you can add new ones, and the AI will go out and add new ones, or you can delete ones if you want to. So you can edit your career pathway towards a suggested dream role. Now, the other thing that's interesting about this is that some of these roles, might be roles that are available inside of your organization. But maybe not all of them. Maybe some of the roles, you might have to go outside of your organization, So we have this concept of inside outside. And I think we're reaching a place whereby many organizations are okay with this. They're comfortable with proposing or making suggestions for their employees in the knowledge that some of these moves might take them outside of the organization, on the basis that we want to do right by our employees. We want to do the right things for our employees. We want to offer them opportunities, and some of those opportunities might be inside. Some of them, those opportunities might even be outside, and maybe they'll come back as they move along their career pathway, because there'll be opportunities further along that would be available inside of our organization. Maybe some of the early ones, maybe at this moment, aren't. And employers will think really positively about their organizations, because and we know that if the organization is demonstrating to employees they care about their careers, employees are much more likely to be much more satisfied with the organization, with their employee. The employee satisfaction ratings are always much higher if the organization demonstrates that they care about an employee's career. So this is how we can do it, using the power of AI. All right, well, thanks for watching lessons 1 and lessons 2. And please look out for lesson 3. If you like this video, please give me a like and subscribe to my channel. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.